with a population of just about 50,000 people. However, despite our size, and in fact, because of our size, and with a recently renewed vigor, we aim to become a model of digital transformation in the Caribbean. This is why we are here. This is why we have traveled thousands of miles away from the warm, sunny beaches and picturesque mountainous landscape and gently sloping foothills of St. Kitts and Nevis in the Caribbean Sea. I was fortunate recently to meet Hannes in Trinidad and Tobago, and it is my absolute pleasure to be here and to fill in on this panel as the other panelists took ill, unfortunately. Our delegation here in Estonia consists of Permanent Secretary of ICT, the e-governance coordinator, the advisor to the Minister of ICT and for Digital Transformation, and the principal advisor to the Prime Minister of Communications, Prime Minister on Communications and IT. Please meet with us and be a part of the smallest nation in the Western Hemisphere making the biggest digital transformation in the region. St. Kitts and Nevis is a parliamentary democracy model on the Westminster model from the United Kingdom. Since transitioning from the sugar industry, which spanned hundreds of years and was once a major employer and contributor to the economy, the country has met many challenges. To overcome these difficulties, the nation has rebuilt its tourism industry and expanded into a variety of other sectors, including financial services, light manufacturing, agriculture, electronics, and informatics. The St. Kitts and Nevis government has now also renewed its commitment to digital transformation as part of its strategy for economic diversification and expansion. We want to make it easier for citizens to do regular business, including getting a birth certificate, police record, or pay for services. Importantly, we also want to make it easier for investors to invest in our country and do new businesses. We believe that digital transformation is a catalyst to achieve such growth. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis started its e-government journey in 2006 with the National Information and Communications Technology Strategic Plan, which in part led to the establishment of the National ICT Center. The resulting technology department facilitated the deployment of technology solutions across various ministries, departments, and agencies. Although there was a slowdown in our transformation thrust in the years just prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, like other countries, the pandemic has highlighted the need to urgently improve and expand our ICT infrastructure and its accessibility to enable and foster universal, affordable, secure, efficient, and high-speed internet access and ICT services. Our digital transformation journey, as we start implementation of our whole of government technology strategy, has resulted so far in the following. Almost 90% mobile and internet penetration in St. Kitts and Nevis, online digital applications for financial assistance programs during and after the pandemic, online vehicle registration and licensing, creating an immunization database, online immigrations and customs portal eliminating the need for paper and improving entry processing speeds known as the KNA travel form. High-speed internet provided for free to our local community centers around the island to enable unconnected citizens the opportunity to connect. Government has also embarked on laying the groundwork and physical equipment and infrastructure to create a G1, government-wide area network, to facilitate seamless communications across the whole of government. So, while we have achieved individual milestones, many of the successes have been in silos. In fact, although there is significant technology within the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, it has not been implemented as part of a whole of government approach. Technology implementation has largely been opportunistic. Many agencies have autonomously deployed new technologies, and there is no complete record of all software applications, hardware, network infrastructure, and projects deployed across government. There clearly needs to be a single whole of government technology strategy such that it helps government achieve its strategic objectives and brings value to users, both employees and the public. Therefore, in order to achieve full digital transformation, it is now necessary to fully embrace the whole of government strategy, which is heavily dependent on building capacity. However, due to all the limits associated with small island developing states such as ours, including small tax bases, no natural resources, and vulnerability to single natural disasters, the whole of government strategy requires us to collaborate with the best external ICT industry practitioners to aid in this capacity building of our local technical talent and accessing affordable and concessionary capital investment. Now, in order to achieve a full e-government, we have identified the following as critical components: finalizing the whole of government technology strategy, investing in upskilling and training local talent to manage large data systems, business process optimization, cybersecurity, the government-wide area network, government local data center with relevant infrastructure and equipment for redundancy, cross-government platform, cloud infrastructure, digital legislation, regulations, laws, policies, legal frameworks that allow for data sharing and security, data privacy and trust, national electronic identity, the EID, open source platforms, e-residency, project management, and budgeting. Now, we recognize that no profound change can take place in the absence of adequate capacities in governments, in business, and in civil society as a whole. We are at a critical stage of insisting upon unlocking human potential in St. Kitts and Nevis in order to achieve digital transformation. One vital requirement for the success of any digital transformation project is that all employees, whatever their role, accept and understand the overall strategy and find professional satisfaction in supporting it. This collective energy and commitment to shared ambitions is essential to ensure durable growth at the service of our citizens. We are also thinking of the entrepreneurs, innovators, and our women and local communities. The future of development of digital transformation and e-services depends on the government's adaptability and, most importantly, our ability to capitalize on our prime asset, our human resources. Providing indispensable staff training and introduction of capacity building programs must be fully integrated in a much broader change management process whose goal is to achieve an efficient government in which every employee contributes to digital development of citizen services. Capacity building is the cornerstone of change movement. Once the employees' roles and contributions are clarified, employees become the principal driving force of the transformation process. Capacity building also strengthens the collective identity by combining teamwork with individual contributions to achieve objectives. As I wrap, St. Kitts and Nevis stands ready to address its own challenges with the right knowledge and the appropriate advice. We must have sufficient human, organizational, and institutional capacity to efficiently absorb whatever financial resources we may be afforded. We will continue to reinforce the pillars of capacity development and focus on our core objectives as outlined in our strategic outlook for 2023. As a nation, we are fully capable of realizing our visions and achieving our strategic goals. Not only do we have a solid foundation on which to build, but we also have the confidence to tackle tough challenges. And at home we have a saying, we small, but we talawa. Thank you very much.